When are champions born? Is it when the clock runs out and players storm the field? Are you only as good as your last win? Or are true champions revealed in the grind? Individual moments where belief in yourself, trust in your team, and the grit to stand up and strive are all that matter. Welcome to the 61st Pop Warner Super Bowl. This is the time for champions. It is the best time of year here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports at the Walt Disney World Resort. It's Pop Warner Week and time for the 2017 Pop Warner Super Bowl Bracket Reveal Show. And with that, we welcome you to our state-of-the-art studio here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. I'm Drew Felios. Great to have you with us. We are so pumped up for the 61st Pop Warner Super Bowl. This is how it works. 64 teams arrive here at the Walt Disney World Resort at the beginning of the week, and then 8 teams are crowned champions. Every single team, every single individual gets a sports experience that they are going to remember for the rest of their lives. We're going to start the brackets with our D2 Junior Pee Wee division. And Ward 5, the team that we're used to seeing year after year, they're going to match up with Creek's Outlaws. How about this for a first-round matchup? Washington, D.C. takes on some of the best from Florida. You know, Ward 5, this team won the title back in 2014. And how about their defense? They get it done year after year. This fall, they've only given up 6 points all season long. Just ask Wes Lynn and these highlights. Ward 5 on a roll here year after year, and they're used to playing in the spotlight on Field 17. But they got to take on the Creek's Outlaws, and we know what the Creek's Outlaws are used to doing. Remember 2013?
At number 1, Creek's Outlaws receiver, Garrett Deny. Oh! There's no denying.
Little mini Megatron.
That you are the top player, brother.
Yeah, Garrett Deny, we are still talking about that fabulous play. Okay, moving on in the bracket. First time ever for South Valley, the team out of California, as they take on the West Elmwood Intruders. That should be a real interesting matchup. West Elmwood, since 1965, their organization has been rolling, one of the longest running Pop Warner organizations. Then there's Fair Park. The Cardinals take on the Maryville Pirates. Fair Park out of Dallas, Texas, and Maryville is the hometown of Greg Popovich, San Antonio Spurs coach. We'll be keeping an eye on them. Okay, Waianae. First round game back in 2015. You'll remember this team out of Hawaii. They battle Western Branch, the Jaguars representing Chesapeake, Virginia. D2 Junior Pee Wee with some very, very interesting matchups. Okay, let's go down to the Pee Wee brackets now, where Point Loma battles Ogden. Ogden, the team out of Rochester, New York. And this Point Loma team out of San Diego, Junior Pee Wee champions, made an impact here a season ago. They just did great things from start to finish. They moved up now in class, this team. So in the Pee Wee now, taking that success to the next level, looking to get it done for Point Loma. Remember, this Ogden team from Rochester, New York, should be outstanding. East-West matchup there. Okay, Maryville, the team out of Northern Indiana, takes on Westlake. Westlake is in Austin, Texas. Westlake has produced great players like Drew Brees, Justin Tucker, Nick Foles, some great quarterbacks come out of that area. Then you've got the Coventry Rams taking on the Union Road Jaguars. And it's the first team from Coventry, this Rhode Island area, since 1996. So over 20 years, Coventry, they're going to be pumped up. Union Road from Gastonia, North Carolina, their last national championship in 2006. And finally, Redwood City, the 49ers battle Palm Beach Gardens, the team out of Florida. When you think Redwood City, you think about one guy, Mr. Julian Edelman, one of the top receivers in the NFL. Remember, he's hurt this year, but still definitely remembered for his Super Bowl performance last season. Third most receptions in the NFL a year ago, played at Kent State. Remember, he was a quarterback in college at Kent State, so he credits his all-around game to the things that he learned in Pop Warner. Cannot wait to see Redwood City and the future athletes that they are producing. Okay, Ohio Village battles Far West. This is D2 junior varsity now. And when you think Far West, you think the Far West Jets, the Far West Raiders, the Far West Steelers. Far West teams have had an amazing run here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. They've won 4 national titles since 2009 in D1 and D2. Got that unorthodox offense. They run the football, they come right at you, and they've got speed up and down the roster. Far West, the Raiders in the spotlight over the next week. Cannot wait to see what they bring to the field. Okay, in the other bracket, we got West Haven taking on Almaden. Almaden out of San Jose, California. Then Castle Rock takes on West Chase. Now get this. It's the first year playing at the Pop Warner Super Bowl for the West Chase Colts. This is a team from Tampa, Florida, and a budding area out of North Tampa. Should be fun to watch. And then Castle Rock, Colorado, it's their first trip to the Pop Warner Super Bowl. Also, this club is only 4 years old, established back in 2013. And then finally, Portsmouth takes on Watchung Hill. Portsmouth is out of Virginia. 2 rival communities, Portsmouth and Suffolk, both merged to form this group. And then Watchung was here in 2014. They were here last year as well. They hand out a truck award, that's right, to the best block or best tackle during a game. They really love their football. Let's go on to the unlimited bracket. Murrieta battles Ocoee. Murrieta, California, coached by Pete Duffy. And then Ocoee, 2015 Unlimited Division champions. That's an outstanding matchup in the first round. The Reno Miners take on the Cleveland Rams. Talking about Reno, Nevada. They were here in 2014, 2015. And then when you talk about Cleveland, it's Cleveland, North Carolina, not Cleveland, Ohio. So keep in mind, Cleveland Rams from North Carolina out of the East Coast. Bergen County takes on the Portsmouth Raiders. Bergen in the Unlimited Division, a consolation winner a season ago. Portsmouth out of Rhode Island. And then Creek Nation Crusade versus the Durndale Eagles. Creek Nation, their first year in Pop Warner. This is a very decorated program, winning titles in other divisions. They've won 8 national championships, but you got to ask yourself, how are they going to fare in Pop Warner football? That certainly remains to be seen. You know, we don't just have football here at the Pop Warner Super Bowl. It's also the Pop Warner cheer and dance competitions as well, going on inside the HP Fieldhouse, where the competition, the enthusiasm is going to be just as awesome as it is out on the fields. And there you look at the big days. Monday, December 4th, 1 to 3 p.m., and then Thursday, December 7th. Keep an eye on 11 Sports for that first day where you can see all the coverage, and then Thursday, December 7th on the Watch ESPN app. 2 awesome days of the Pop Warner Cheer and Dance Championship. So much more coming up here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. The rest of the brackets, Division I. Here we come. This is the Bracket Reveal Show from the ESPN Wide World of Sports.
I love sports. I just wish they could be with me always. They say you don't choose the app. The app chooses you. It is everything I could ever want in a sports companion. It can stream the games and shows that I love, and it's there whenever I need it.
That's okay.
I never thought I could find an app that loves sports as much as I do. Until now.
Go the distance with Disney at the ESPN Wide World of Sports in Florida. Here you can train or compete in one of the many events hosted at our world-class New Balance Track and Field Complex. From Disney Track and Field Spring Training to the Disney Cross Country Classic, the ESPN Wide World of Sports is here to help you soar over every hurdle. For more information, check out DisneyTrackandField.com. Experience running through Disney theme parks when you participate in a Run Disney race weekend. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced runner, Run Disney has a distance for everyone from 5Ks to marathons. And with some amazing race weekend themes like Star Wars and Classic Disney, you'll be cheered on by some real characters. Looking for your next finisher medal? Visit rundisney.com to learn more. Champion Stadium at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex has been the home of the Atlanta Braves spring training since 1997. With over 9,500 seats, multiple skyboxes, and open-air suites, Champion Stadium offers the same amenities as a major league ballpark but provides all the magic of the Walt Disney World Resort. For more information on visiting the complex, visit ESPNWWOS.com.
It is a week unlike any other here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports, the Pop Warner Super Bowl. We are getting ready for it here in the 61st Pop Warner Super Bowl, the bracket reveal show from our state-of-the-art studio here inside the complex. I'm Drew Felios, everybody. I cannot wait. I know you're excited. We've already given you the D2 brackets from junior Pee-wee all the way up to varsity. Now we'll do the same on the D1 side. Okay, let's take a look at the matchups, and we have got some tremendous ones from top to bottom, beginning with East Bay battling Harvey. The Harvey Colts out of Harvey, Illinois, 4 straight year, a team from Harvey has come to the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Then when you talk about East Bay football, stars come to mind. Guys like Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders, 5-time Pro Bowl selection, has put together one heck of a career, really became a superstar in college when he was the Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year back in 2006. And then Marcus Peters from the Kansas City Chiefs has also emerged. He comes from this East Bay program as well, 18th overall pick in the draft, also a Pro Bowler. East Bay continues to crank out the players. Then we got Virginia Beach battling Mount Hope. This particular Virginia Beach team will be making their first Pop Warner Super Bowl appearance, coached by DJ Dinsmore. We'll be keeping an eye on them. And then Mount Hope, they were a Pee-wee semifinalist back in 2015 in D2. You've got the Far West Steelers. They won junior Pee-wee last year. Also keep in mind Far West Jets have won 3 national championships, battling Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff always a team to watch. You've got North Philly. Won the junior Pee-wee back in 2004. Florida City, meanwhile, with 4 national championships to their name, 98, 04, 2010, and 2011. On to the Pee-wee brackets. Oak Cliff, the team from Dallas, Texas, 0-2 last year, looking for a little revenge, taking on Virginia Beach. And when you think about this Virginia Beach Mustangs team, you think about great coaching because Bruce Pearl has been outstanding teaching these young men. He has coached 11 teams here at the Pop Warner Super Bowl and won 1 national championship back in 2011. You know his teams are not going to make many mistakes. They're going to put up a lot of points. They're going to play field position and be very opportunistic. Virginia Beach, led by Bruce Pearl. How about Hawaii representing? Kenna Ohe comes all the way from the island to take on Mount Hope. Hoffman Estates battles the Palmetto Raiders. This Hoffman Estates team makes their first trip to the Pop Warner Super Bowl. Their offensive coordinator, Emmett Mosley, once suited up for Lou Holtz. How about that? And then Palmetto, they need no introduction, 4 Pop Warner Super Bowl titles for the Raiders. You've got East Bay taking on Northwest. East Bay lost their first game this season. They've won all the rest. Northwest out of the Philadelphia area. Their quarterback broke his ankle at the beginning of the year. He has come back late, and he is leading the charge here to the Pop Warner Super Bowl. JV now. Dorchester battles Hoffman. Dorchester representing Eastern Massachusetts. Hoffman Estates. What more can you say? They are a 3-peat D2 junior varsity champion. This is going to be their first year in D1, though. Moving up in class. Always great athletes playing quarterback, playing running back. So fundamentally sound. How is this Hoffman Estates team going to do? Cannot wait to find out. Then you've got Menlo Atherton taking on the North Raleigh Bulldogs. Menlo Atherton out of Peninsula, California. North Raleigh, another fundamentally sound team. They beat you with the running game and with tremendous defense. Fontana battles Goulds. Fontana's been around for ages. From Fontana, California, they've been playing Pop Warner football since 1963. Goulds comes out of the Miami area. Not used to seeing them here. They bring tremendous speed like all other Miami teams do. All right, finally, North Philly and Pine Hills in JV. And North Philly, oh, what a program this is. They lost the D1 JV championship last year, made the appearance on ESPNU, had a good showing, and it's been an emotional season this year. So looking for revenge from what happened last season, and then this season, their former president passing away. They have dedicated the season to him. This North Philly team playing with passion. Pine Hills from Orlando, they won junior midgets back in 2003. Time to go to varsity now. Northwest battles Harvey, those Northwest Raiders. They come in the favorite in this division. They've won 3 straight Pop Warner National Championships. The Harvey Colts out of Harvey, Illinois, 4th straight year here at Disney. But how about the Northwest Raiders? They are intimidating. They come at you from every single direction. Speed, they've got power, they move the pile, and it seems like every player on the roster can play every position, and everyone is a threat to score. They get after you defensively as well, the Northwest Raiders. All right, Ramapo takes on Spring Valley, or from Spring Valley, New York, rather, representing that area. They take on Almaden, the team from San Jose, California. This Almaden team 0-2 last year in D2 JV. They've got a new motto this year: every second, every minute, every play. We love it. Dorchester battles Hartford. Dorchester representing Eastern Massachusetts. And then Hartford, the team from Southern Connecticut, looking to come here and get it done. Finally, Los Alamitos. They played in the Pop Warner Super Bowl 7 years ago. Remember Cody Pearl? He was a YouTube sensation. They'll take on Pompano Beach. Pompano Beach here last year did not get a victory. They were 0-2, certainly looking for one this week. All right, D2 championships and D1 championships to look forward to. Keep in mind, 8 teams in every bracket. You've got to win several times to advance to eventually get that Pop Warner championship. You got to win 3. That is the big key here at the Pop Warner Super Bowl. D2 championship games mark the calendar December 8th. We will be crowning 4 different champions. Junior Pee Wee at 8:30 a.m., followed by Pee Wee, Junior Varsity, and Unlimited. All games can be watched on the Watch ESPN app. We'll also have a special appearance by Mickey Mouse in every single championship game. And in Division I, who is going to play in the title game on ESPNU? Saturday morning, 10 a.m., a JV champion will be crowned, followed by Junior Pee Wee, and Varsity. That first game on ESPNU, the rest on the Watch ESPN app. And don't forget, Cheer and Dance. Tell you what, the HP Fieldhouse is going to be rocking Monday, December 4th. You can watch it live on 11 Sports from 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. Thursday, December 7th on the Watch ESPN app. 2 days of cheer competition coming at you from the ESPN wide world of sports. So much happening here at the complex. Hope to see you here in person. If we don't see you, you've got the Watch ESPN app. Please join us here at the Pop Warner Super Bowl and Cheer and Dance competitions. A big week on tap here at the ESPN wide world of sports. The players are ready. The coaches are ready. And we are ready. Cheerleaders ready as well. 2017 Pop Warner Super Bowl 61st edition. Straight ahead from the ESPN wide world of sports.